Outcomes don't always equal skill. Luck and risk are always in the background. So build a plan that survives both. Sometimes two people do the same thing, and one becomes successful while the other fails. And we usually explain it like this. We say the winner was smart and the loser was careless. But life is more complicated than that, because in money, luck and risk play a bigger role than we want to admit. Luck is the part of success you didn't fully control. Risk is the part of failure you didn't fully expect. And the problem is, we rarely see luck. We rarely see risk. We only see the final result. So we judge people too quickly. Today's chapter will help you think differently. It will make you less judgmental, more humble, and far more intelligent with money. Because once you understand luck and risk, you stop chasing perfect predictions and you start building stronger systems. Section 1. Why outcomes can lie. Here's a simple truth. Results can be misleading. A good outcome doesn't always mean a good decision. And a bad outcome doesn't always mean a bad decision, because random events, timing, and luck can change everything. Think about it like this. If you flip a coin once, you can get heads. If you flip it again, you might get tails. The coin didn't change. But the result did. Money can feel like that too. A person might take a risky bet, get lucky, and look like a genius. Another person might take a careful plan, get hit by bad timing, and look like they made mistakes. This is why outcomes can lie. So don't judge decisions only by results. Judge decisions by the process. Section 2. A story. Same move, different result. Let's make it real. Two investors buy similar stocks. Both did research. Both had discipline. Both invested for the long term. But one investor starts in a great time. The economy is growing. Interest rates are supportive. Markets rise for years. Their portfolio grows easily. Now the second investor starts at a different time, just before a crash. Prices fall, fear spreads, news becomes negative. Even though they made a smart decision, their experience becomes painful. So what happens? The first investor feels confident. The second investor feels anxious. And many people give up, not because they're weak, but because the timing was brutal. Same move, different result. That's luck and risk. Section 3. Why we misunderstand success. This is why people misunderstand success. We see someone wealthy and we assume it was purely skill. We see someone fail and we assume it was purely stupidity. But sometimes it's exposure, it's timing. It's being in the right place or the wrong place at the right or wrong moment. That doesn't mean skill doesn't matter. Skill matters a lot, but luck and risk always sit beside skill. And this is important because it changes how you behave. It makes you humble. It stops you from taking extreme risks just to prove something, and it stops you from feeling hopeless when life doesn't go your way. Because sometimes life is not punishing you. Life is simply being unpredictable. Section 4. The real lesson. Focus on what you control. So what can you control? You can control your savings rate. You can control your expenses. You can control how much debt you take. You can control diversification. You can control your time horizon. And you can control your behavior when fear shows up. Because luck and risk don't disappear. You cannot remove them, but you can reduce how much they can hurt you. That's the real skill. Not predicting the future, but preparing for many futures. Section 5. How to build a survival plan. Here are 3 ways to build a plan that survives luck and risk. First, avoid decisions that can wipe you out, because the worst mistake in money is a mistake you can't recover from. Second, diversify. Diversification is like saying, I don't know exactly what will happen, so I won't bet my life on one outcome. Third, keep room for error. Keep a buffer. Keep an emergency fund so when life hits you, you don't panic. You don't sell at the worst time. You don't make emotional decisions. Instead, you stay in the game. And staying in the game is where most wealth is built. Section 6. 2 simple examples. Let's close with 2 simple examples. Example 1. A person invests all their money into one hot stock. If it goes up, they look brilliant, but if it drops, they're destroyed. That's not confidence. That's fragility. Example 2. Another person invests steadily in a diversified portfolio month after month and keeps emergency savings. They might not look exciting, but they are strong. They are resilient. They can survive unlucky moments. And in money, survival beats excitement. So remember this: success isn't always pure skill. Failure isn't always pure stupidity. Luck and risk are always part of the story. The goal isn't to predict perfectly. The goal is to build a plan that survives. In the next episode, we'll cover a chapter that's emotional for many people: never enough. If this helped you, subscribe, and I'll see you in Chapter 3.